What a great homestand it was for the Dodgers. They finish off a 3-game sweep over the rival Giants. They score 5 or more runs for the 9th consecutive time to start a season that ties the franchise record, the most in Major League Baseball in 22 years. We had Tyler Glasnow get a win. He's 2-0. Dinelson Lamet, first career save. I don't think he's ever been in that position many times before. Miggy Rowe goes deep, but D-Train, your called shot. You called it. Shohei went deep, and it was the difference in the game.
You know what? That swing was 80%. That's how powerful, that's how strong this young man is. It was truly remarkable. He got a pitch, he extended himself, and he just squared up the baseball, and he knew that ball was gone right off the bat. This is going to be the turning point. They needed that home run in a critical time.
Yep.
You're going to now see Shohei Ohtani relax his shoulders and go on a tear. I promise you that.
You know what I love about it? Shohei Ohtani also watches the pregame show because he heard Dontrelle Willis, a former pitcher, say, you know what? He called my shot. I got to go big fly. He does that to the people.
To the people.
As
I
the
like where you're going with it.
Loves to say, I love Tyler Glasnow. Outstanding. We needed innings. Give us 6 strong innings. The offense coming through once again. But the big show. It's all about the big show. Game winner.
Yeah.
Home run. Love it.
And coming up, we will see Dontrelle's reaction. We have it on tape of him reacting to Shohei hitting that home run. And he said, I told you so, I told you so. But first, we need to hear from the man himself. Kirsten Watson is standing by with Shohei Ohtani.
Shohei, tonight you had your first home run as a Dodger. I know that you've been working hard in the cage to get the swing, but how good did it feel to get that home run?
ドジャース移籍して初ホームランで、すごくそのスイングをもうケージですごいいろいろ練習してたと思うんですけども、そのホームランの感触はどうでしたか？
なかなか調子が上がってこなくて、焦る気持ち、早くしたいなっていう気持ちを我慢しながら、自分のスイングをしようっていう。ことに努めてはきたので、なんとか一本出てよかったなと思います。
Yeah, just really working on just making sure that, I can swing the way I want to without rushing things. I, really wanted to put up results, but I'm really glad that I was able to hit a homer today.
What did you see from Rogers in that bat that just allowed you to get that swing?
そのスイングに、結果が出たんですけども、そのスイングにどう戻したんですかと。
ボールの見え方が一番大事だなと思ってるので、そこが一番自分の納得できるスタンスで構えるっていうところはまず心がけました。
The most important part is to be able to see the ball well, so really working on my setup to make sure that I could do that.
Dave Roberts earlier told us that sometimes one swing can unlock everything. Did it feel like that swing could turn things around for you offensively?
監督がワンスイングでもう全部、アンロックされる、全部、すごく、ワンスイングがいいスイングがあったら、すごくもう全部いい結果が、続くと思うので、それに関してどう思いますか？
監督とも今日、ウィルさん含めて、話して、本当に自分らしくまずいれば、それだけでいいっていうふうに言ってもらえたので、それでも気持ちが楽になりましたし、今日こうやってまず結果が出て、それをまず継続して頑張りたいなと思ってます。
I actually talked to Doc this morning, and he told me to just be yourself and don't try to do too much. So that really helped me a lot. Just be just be able to calm myself down and be myself. So I'm really glad that I was able to do that and hope to continue to do that.
This was your first of many homestands at Dodger Stadium. You guys go 6-1. The electricity of this energy here. How would you describe what this has been like for you?
ドジャースタジアム今後、まだいっぱい試合がありますが、この雰囲気に関してどう思いますかと。
毎日これだけ多くのファンが、入ってもらって、すごく、やりがいというか、自分にエナジーをもらえると思うので、それをまず自分の力に変えて、今後も頑張りたいなと思ってます。
Yeah, I definitely feel energized, being able to play in front of this crowd. So, hope to continue to put up good results.
Shohei, congratulations on this win and congratulations on your first home run as a Dodger.
おめでとうございますと。
Yeah, Shohei saying that he felt energized. How could he not? Because he provided a lot of energy in the stands here at Dodger Stadium with his first home run of the season. And Jerry, I liked what he said. He talked about how he was talking with Dave Roberts this morning, and Doc told him, don't try to do too much. Just go out there, be yourself. And he said it worked. It paid off for him in his approach tonight, and he went deep.
It doesn't matter how great you are, how talented you are. You always want to impress. This is a new ball club, new team. Obviously, everybody knows about his contract. He wants to play well. Shohei Ohtani knows he's a great player, an incredible talent, but he understands, listen, if I just do what I need to do, the success will come. We know he's going to get off. We know he's going to go out and do his thing. But I love the fact that manager Dave Roberts talked to him and said, hey, bro, relax. It's going to happen. Let it happen. And boy, look at this swing. Picture a swing, head down on contact. I love the hop.
Yeah,
The
he knew
Sammy
it.
Sosa hop, old school right there. He knew right away. Epic power.
Sometimes us as athletes, we need somebody to put an arm around us and say, hey, man, just be yourself. It's going to be okay. Allow the game to come to you. We have supporting cast around you. We believe in you. We know that we need you. But at the same time, you still have to enjoy the game.
Yeah.
There's so much emphasis and pressure on this team having to win the World Series. Just make one play at a time. You know what I mean? Take it one game at a time and just put it and stack it all together. And then when you get to the postseason, you can turn it on. But again, Shohei Ohtani's a mutant. I mean, he's going to go on a tear. I love that swing. I love that poise. And sometimes you just need to say somebody to tell you, hey, man, it's going to be okay. Go out there and have fun. And he had fun today.
Certainly did. Dodger fans here had a lot of fun this entire
It was
homestand. They
fun.
finish up a 6-1 homestand, and they sweep the rival Giants. Right now, let's head upstairs, check in one final time with Joe Davis and Oral Hershiser.
Dodgers finish off the sweep of the Giants tonight. They go 6-1 on this homestand, and the headline from this game will be Shohei Ohtani, after, relative to him, a long drought to open the year, hits his first home run with the team.
Yeah, and the team on the homestand was hitting home runs and barrages, almost 2 a game, and it's fantastic. Every facet of the game really has been outstanding for the Dodgers since the beginning of the year. On this homestand, the pitching was under 3. The runs that they're scoring, almost 6 a game. So, you know what? They're firing on all cylinders, and now they got the big guy in the 2-hole doing well.
And they head to Chicago and Minnesota for what should be a challenging trip, given the time of year going there. It's not going to be pretty, and a couple decent teams.
Yeah, and you know what? You hit into that cold weather with the wind in Chicago, Minnesota. It's going to make your hands hurt a little bit. Maybe the pitching is going to have to come through because the offense might cool off a little bit.
Bring your mittens.
Yeah, for sure.
Scarf, gloves, all that stuff. It's going to be really cold. Dodgers and Cubs Friday from Wrigley.
It's going to be awfully cold when they get to Chicago, but it's going to be a super happy flight to the Windy City because of what the Dodgers finished off tonight. Second straight night by the score of 5-4. They are now 7-2 on the season. Tyler Glass now improves to 2-0, went 6 innings, allowed 3 runs, struck out 7 to Nelson Lametta's first career save. Shohei Ohtani 2 for 4 with his first home run, and Miguel Rojas 1 for 3 with home run number 2. There's going to be a lot of talk, though, about that man, Shohei Ohtani. Let's hear more from him right now. He's inside the Dodgers clubhouse talking with the media.
Shohei, I know we talked about the home run out there, but were you able to get the ball? And if so, are you a sentimental guy who would keep something like that?
まず、ボールはもらいましたか、持ってきましたかと、それでボールに対して特別な気持ち、思いっていうのはありますか？
戻って、ファンの人と話して、はい、いただけるということだったので、はい、僕にとっては、すごく特別なボールなので、本当にありがたいなっていう。はい。
Yeah, I was able to talk to a fan, and was able to get it back. Obviously, it's a very special ball. A lot of feelings towards it. I'm very grateful that it's back.
Shohei, what did it feel like to get a hold of that pitch and kind of get this first home run off your back, I guess is a good way to put it?
ある意味、この初ホームランっていうのを、成し遂げて、いろいろ、重圧が多分なくなったと思うんですけども、それに対してどう思いますか？
自分の中ではかなり長い間打ってないなっていう感覚だったので、バッティング自体もそこまで良くなかったですし、まず、一本出た、安心してるっていうのが率直なところかなと思います。
Yeah, honestly, very relieved that I was able to hit my first homer. It's been a while, and I've been, honestly, my swing hasn't been great. So overall, very, relieved.
I'm sure how much does it mean to you that it's the difference of the game, that it was a one-run game, game-winning home run, basically?
もう1.3の試合で、大事な場面でのホームランっていうところでどう思いますか？
結果的に5対4で勝って、その1点で勝ちはしたので、後半の、いいところで一本打てたっていうのはまず良かったし、僕だけじゃなくてオフェンス全体的に相手にプレッシャーをかけ続けてたのがやっぱり良かったのかなと思います。
Yeah, just being able to contribute in a 5-4 game, close game, and obviously it's not just me, but overall the team was able to really put up good offense today, so I'm very relieved and happy about that.
Shohei, did it feel like you saw that pitch coming?
そのボールはすごくじっくり見えたんですかと、打ったホームランの。
徐々に良くはなってはきてるなとは感じてましたけど、その中でやっぱり結果につながるかどうかっていうのが全然違うと思うので、そういう意味ではすごく良かったかなと思います。
Yeah, I was able to, be able to see the ball better each day. And, but it's never a guarantee. So, just happy that it led to a good result.
Were you getting frustrated? You mentioned that it felt like a while.
多少フラストレーションは感じてましたかと。
フラストレーションはそうですね。僕の中ではやっぱりさっきも言いましたけど長かったなっていう印象が強いので、早く打ちたいなっていう気持ちがどんどん、いいアットバットからかけ離れていくっていう状態だったので、これを機にしっかり自分の打席を継続したいなと思ってます。
My impression was it was getting a little longer than my expectation, and during those situations, it's easy to become anxious. So, I was overall, just relieved.
Did you have to exchange anything for the ball? But did you exchange anything for the ball? Like what was the interaction like with them?
何か交換できましたか？
僕はそうですね、ボールと、ハット2個とバット1本ですかね。
はい。a ball, 2 caps, and a bat.
Austin Barnes and his reaction, but that was classic.
This man right here, multi-time all-star, incredible pitcher. Used to hit, 450-foot bombs. I've never seen you
got his foot down 9 times.
I've never seen you rack like that on your own home runs. That was an epic reaction.
I mean, I love the game of baseball, and I understand he wanted to make an impact very early, and he slowed himself down, got a pitch to hit, and as an athlete, fellow to fellow, I just love that he had that moment for himself.
And he's going to take off because of it.
Dave Roberts put his arm around him and said, hey, just let the game come to you. He looks more poised to go out there, but it was a fun moment. How do you not love that at Dodger Stadium, man?
It was a fun moment. And it capped off a great homestand. Game 1 of the homestand. Tyler Glasnow got the win. Final game of the homestand. Tyler Glasnow picked up his second win. Let's hear from Glasnow right now with Kirsten and the media.
Tyler, just considering tonight's outing, especially on the back end, how are you able just to kind of remain subtle and really find ways to be able to get out of a situation with some traffic on?
Yeah, I think it's just a matter of competing, just going out. I think just coming out of the quick step was a little better for me today, just a little shorter arm action and not so out of time. So I think that was helpful, just getting the guy on and then getting out of the situation. A little rough at the end, but overall it was all right.
Up in the booth, they were talking about just the breaking ball, how there were times where, it's really effective or times where you kind of looked like you were working through things. How are you managing just those adjustments in game, and how did you feel on the back end with the results from that ball?
Yeah, I think it's just been inconsistent. It's been inconsistent for a while, the last few starts. I think it's just a matter of I guess it's kind of what you were saying, one inning it's there, one inning it's not. I think it's just getting into a rhythm and finding it and just trying to not have to think about it, I guess. And I kind of got away from me. A lot of the stuff got away from me the last 2, but I think how I felt 3 runs isn't a terrible situation. Then came out with a win, so it's great.
This team has scored 5 runs in at least every single game. What's that comfort level like for you when you step out there knowing the offense is going to be there?
Yeah, it's awesome. I think anytime you go out there with the lead, it's a good feeling. And I feel like for the most part, it's been basically every game. So it's great. A lot of confidence.
You're new to a new team, and Shohei new to a new team. To see him do what he did for the first time, it's got to be a milestone thrill for anybody.
It was awesome. It was great to see him get his first one. Awesome moment. I'm happy for him. Yeah.
In this day and age, a lot of teams talk about reluctance to let a guy go 3rd time through the order. These guys have asked you to at least start the 3rd time every start. Is that something that you think that's what your role should be, and no reason you can't do that?
I think when I'm right, I prefer going through the order a 3rd time. I think just later in the game, as my pitch count gets up, I think the rhythm takes care of itself, and I always usually feel better the last end to 60 to 100 pitches. I just kind of just feel better. So yeah, I hope I can keep doing that.
Feel stronger and better about that.
Every game is unique and different. I think tonight wasn't necessarily the case, but I think for the most part, I think in my career, you kind of find a rhythm. You kind of get out of your mind and you're out there and you're just pitching. So I enjoy it.
Long way to go, but if you had to think about what your first couple of starts as a Dodger would be, pretty happy with what you've seen?
Yeah, 2 wins is great. Obviously not feeling perfect, and I think I wish I felt perfect, but at the same time, our team is so good, and the defense has been amazing, offense has been amazing. I think it's been a nice thing to see, I think, early in season, how good this team really is, and I think when you aren't feeling perfect, it's just the best team to be on because there's so many guys on this team that are just so amazing. So it's been awesome.
6 innings, 100 pitches. Let's go to the K-Zone. D-Train, you can break down what you saw.
You know what? Once again, we see why Tyler Glasnow is one of the most talented starters in baseball. The nasty 12-6 breaking ball that changes eye level. He throws the fastball with conviction and ties hitters up. He throws through the target. I mean, that plate could be 90 feet, 6 inches. It's still going to be on the same plane. He changes eye level very well, and he has high velocity. So when he gets in trouble, he can either go to the breaking ball or just throw right through the target. But that's my favorite breaking ball right there. There's no one in baseball that can cover that. But when his back's against the wall, 3-2 count, let me just throw some fuzz right by you, young man. He's going to continue to pitch like this. I love what I see from him in a Dodger uniform. He's going to be the de facto ace. Bobber Miller's going to be up there. It's going to be some serious firepower coming from the Chavez Ravine. Good luck to anybody that's going to go. When you combine this offense and that starting rotation, being able to go 6-7 innings like that, it's lights out. Nobody will beat them in baseball.
I love the competitive fire. Listen, he expects a lot out of himself. Yes, 6'8" frame. He is an ace. He didn't have his best stuff, but he grinded. He fought. He made sure he gave his team a chance to win. He expects greatness out of himself, but the fight is there. The want to is there. So I love that he is our ace along with Bobby Miller and a couple other guys. I trust him. Big games, ball in his hands.
Tyler Glasnow is 2-0 in his young career as a Los Angeles Dodgers.
a speed bump on the front. There is a speed bump on the front.